All of them are growing up. All of them get their education. Um, Everything is going fine for the next few years, and all of them come to an age, like they are in the late teens or early 20s, and now Bhishma is again thinking about getting these three married. Okay. And all of them now, Dhritarashtra knows he cannot wage a war, he cannot become a warrior because he's blind. But Panduraju is a great warrior, he's very strong and all that. And he also learns a lot of Dharma Shastras, he learns Vedas, he knows what is correct, what is wrong, and everything. Vidura, as I just told you, uh, he's another name of, probably he's a personification of Dharma. That is how you should look at Vidura. Very, very wise person. He is anything that comes out of Vidura, it's never a dharma. It is always in accordance with dharma. So that kind of a person is Vidura. Then so Bhishma starts thinking about who would be the right person to get married to this guy Dhritarashtra. As he starts thinking about it, he comes to know that there is a place called Gandhara. Name of that place is Gandhara, and that king's name is Subala. Subala has a daughter, and her name is Gandhari. So, because she belongs to the country of Gandhara, her name is Gandhari. I don't know if she has another name. Gandhari, and Gandhari had performed a penance, and she prayed Lord Shiva, this girl, and get him married to Dhritarashtra. Subala also agrees. Subala agrees because see, the girl that is your daughter, and this man is blind man. Who will give that kind of a beautiful, and you have protected that daughter for so long, who will give that kind of a daughter to a blind man? But at that point of time, it's not just about the person that they used to look at. They used to look at the entire family and the dynasty. So it is coming from Kuru dynasty. Moreover, everybody knows about the story of Bhishma taking away Ambika and Ambalika, right? Nobody wants to get into a war with Bhishma because they know that for sure they're going to lose. There is nobody on this earth at that point of time who could wage a war with Bhishma and win over him. There is no winning over Bhishma at all. Not just now, the entire epic of Mahabharata, you will never see a person who could win over Bhishma. Yes?
Doesn't he die once because Arjuna
He doesn't die. You remember, he has a boon from his father that he will die only when he wants to die.
But then arrow, he still gets attacked with...
He can be contained. Contained meaning he can be won over in a war, but not killed in a war. Nobody can kill him.
Yeah.
They can incapacitate him. They can make sure that he is not strong enough to come back and fight. That also, the way it happens, I'll explain when we get there. But you'll know when I talk about it. It's not a straight up war. It's not a head-on, one-to-one war. It's not a one-to-one war kind of a thing. It's a little bit tactical or strategic play that comes into picture to bring down Bhishma. Anyways, now Subala has to agree because Subala doesn't want to go and wage a war with Bhishma, and having a backing of a person like Bhishma, because if they enter into that marriage, then it means that Bhishma is their relative, right? Having that kind of a relative is very useful, and it's very beneficial to their kingdom also. Nobody will actually come and attack their kingdom because they know that the minute they attack Gandhara, Bhishma is going to come. Bhishma is going to come because they are relatives, right? You have a strong brother, nobody will come and hit you. You have a strong sister, nobody. If one of you learns Taekwondo, your younger brother is saved. Your younger sister is saved because nobody will come and attack your brother. No, I'm just making up a scenario. That's not a scene anymore. But I'm just saying, if they know that you can protect yourself, or if they know that there is somebody who can come to your protection, you won't be attacked, right? Like that. So the kingdom of Gandhara is today's Afghanistan, by the way. Yeah. There is a place called Kandahar. That is Gandhara. Yeah. Does anyone know the world map? We will take a look at the world map and talk about all these places. Okay.
What's today's Hastinapur?
I told you, right? New Delhi. Either Hastinapura or Indraprastha. You'll know about Indraprastha soon. One of these places is New Delhi. I don't know which one they say. I can go back, read about it and tell you. Anyways, So, now Dhritarashtra is married to a lady called Gandhari. Gandhari is such a devoted wife. The minute she gets to know that she is going to get married to Dhritarashtra and Dhritarashtra is blind, she also ties a cloth around her eyes and she voluntarily gives up on her vision. She says, anything that my husband cannot do, I will also restrain myself and I will stop doing it. Because there may come a situation where I might unintentionally mock him or unintentionally feel, there should not be any kind of a situation where I start thinking that, oh, my husband cannot see. And I can see. So probably I should have declined this particular proposal and I could have got a better person who could at least look at me. This guy can't even look at me. I'm wearing a new sari, he cannot appreciate, he cannot look at me, he cannot appreciate. I have a kid who's beautiful, who's looking very cute, but this guy cannot appreciate. I cannot share my happiness with him. So she doesn't want to get that kind of thoughts and she's so foresighted. And she decides and declares that I'm not going to use my eyesight, I'm not going to look at it, I'm going to close my eyes. I'll blindfold myself. Blindfold myself. So that is Gandhari. Panduraju has two wives. One of them is Kunti and the second is Madri. Okay? Vidura has a wife and kids too. There is not a lot of mention about Vidura's wife. I read about her, but I don't. His wife and kids are not very important to the story, so I don't want to bombard you with so many names. I'll only tell those names that are important for the story. If I start telling you the names, you'll go crazy. Anyways, Gandhari's father is Subala and Gandhari has a brother and his name is Sekuli. He plays a very important role in the story. His name is Sekuli. You need to remember his name. His name is Sekuli. He comes along with, he gets Gandhari to Hastinapura and gets the marriage done. And ever since, he is very close to his sister and he's living in Hastinapura along with his sister for the times to come, for the years to come. Okay, and depending on a little bit about Kunti and we will wind up the story today. So Kunti's father's name is Kunti Bhoja and Kunti is given as given in adoption to Kunti Bhoja. Okay, Kunti actually belongs to Krishna's family. Kunti is the Menatta. You know Menatta? Yeah. I have a brother, and for my brother's son, I'm Menatta. Atta. Menatta means father's sister is Menatta. Okay. So Krishna's father is brother of Kunti Devi. Because she is given away in adoption to Kunti Bhoja, she got the name of Kunti, but her original name is Prutha. Okay. So Kunti, by nature, she's a very lovely person. She's always helping and serving others. So her nature is that whoever comes home, she immediately starts serving them. She's taking care. She's a caregiver basically. So that she has that nature inherently within her. She's born with that kind of quality. So back in the day, the kings used to host a lot of ceremonies, a lot of functions, and people used to come. There used to be a lot of influx of people into the kingdom. So Kunti used to be the one who was overseeing all these, if all the people are being taken care of, being served food on time, being provided place to sleep, being provided with water, anything that they need, right? So she is in that kind of a role. She was playing that kind of a role for her dad. Once, a sage called Durvasa comes. Durvasa is a very powerful sage. At the same time, he's known for his anger. He can be triggered very easily. So he's that kind of a person. He comes to the kingdom of Kunti Bhoja. Kunti Bhoja is scared. Oh my God, if I put anybody in his service and if they make one mistake, he's going to curse the entire kingdom on go. Then what's going to happen? So he doesn't want any kind of mistake to be happening when somebody is serving Durvasa. He doesn't want that person to commit any mistake. So he employs her own daughter Kunti because he knows that Kunti can take care. Kunti is a very young girl at that point of time, 12, 13 years maybe. Yeah. People had that level of maturity very early in their ages back then. If you know, Krishna killed a lot of Rakshasas when he was a child, when he was a kid. And he kills Kamsa when he was 14. He was 14-year old and he killed so many demons already. So Krishna is a god, so little known Krishna, but there are a lot of other people also who are very much matured by the time they reached like 12, 13 and all that. So Kunti Bhoja gives the responsibility of taking care of Durvasa to Kunti. And Kunti serves him so well. He is there for a month or so and she serves him so well that Durvasa is very happy. And Durvasa has a foresight as well. All these people, if they put their mind to it, they had that ability to read into the future. He had the ability to read into Kunti's future. What is this girl going to face in future? What is going to happen in her life in future? Keeping that foresight in his mind, he gives her a boon. He gives her a varam antartane. Varam is boon. Entadi, what is that varam is? He says, you can think of any god in your mind and recite this verse or recite this mantra. You will be able to get a child with the qualities of that god. That god will bless you with kid. That is the boon that Kunti Devi gets. Kunti Devi is a kid, like 12 years. She doesn't understand what does this man actually mean. I served, that is good, that is fine, but why do I even need this kind of a boon? I don't understand. Anyways, he gave, I'm taking it, that's it. That ends there. And then after a few days, what happens is, one evening she goes to the banks of river Ganga, I think Ganga or some other river. And then it's a sunset time. Sunset time, what is the beauty of that sunset time? What is, yeah?
The different colors.
Colors. And who creates those colors? Why do they come?
The sun.
Sun. She looks at that sun with that kind of bright, beautiful colors and she thinks, this man Durvasa long back told me that I could have kids with whoever I think, right? With whoever I think in my mind, and I'll have kid of that kind of stature. Let me put that to test. And then she says, she calls Surya Bhagavan and says, and recites that particular mantra, whatever Durvasa has given to her. Gods, when they come, they will definitely give something and go. They won't go. It's not like you call them, then change, oh my God, this guy already came. I don't want it now. You can't be like that. If they come, they give. There is no negotiation at that point of time. You have to think before asking, before you call them. So now she is in a difficult situation wherein Surya Bhagavan says, you have to take the kid, there is no other alternate now. And she's scared because she's so young, she's little. How is she, as I told you, they don't have to go through this 9 months of carrying the baby in their tummy and all that. The baby will be immediately in her hand. What is she going to do with the baby? How is she going to answer her parents? How is she going to answer everybody back in the house? She begs him, I'm sorry, I didn't know that this is so powerful. I'm stupid. I'm so young and so naive that I did not know, I did not think of the consequences, but please go away, I don't want any child. I'm very sorry, I'll never repeat this kind of a thing again, please go away. But his God, he doesn't have the ability to go away. Going away is again, it has its own consequences for Surya Bhagavan himself, right? Because Durvasa is the one who gave this kind of boon to her. He cannot go away, that's never going to happen. He says, no, that's not going to happen. You should think before you're calling me. There is no way I can go back. And she pleads him, she begs him, she cries, and all that happens. Nothing works out. So he gives her a baby, and that baby is born with natural armor. He's born with natural armor, natural earrings. Natural meaning he's born with them. Surya Bhagavan did not give the baby and then did not get the armor. Armor is a part of his body, and armor and it is called Kavacha Kundala. Kavacham means armor. Kundalam means the big earrings that they wear. Kavacha Kundalalu. He's born with Sahaja Kavacha Kundalalu. Okay. And what does that Kavacham do? What does that armor do? What it does is it has a kind of medicinal and magical power. If you are hurt, if you have a cut here, it produces that kind of medicines or that kind of, call it anything, that heals it easily. So you don't need to go to a doctor, or you don't need to go and get another ointment to heal something. Your body has healing mechanism. You're born with the healing mechanism. So that is his kavacham. He's born with that. He's very beautiful. Kunti, she's a kid, right? She's still a kid. She has the childishness in her. She looks at the baby, she's mesmerized. She forgets all the troubles, all the consequences now. She plays with him for some time. She's attached to the baby. She wants that baby. But then it is almost dark. You want to sit there? It's almost dark. Now it's time to go home. Now the reality again comes back to her. Oh my God, what do I do with the baby? Then Surya Bhagavan says, he gives her a box. He puts a lot of gold, jewelry, money. Money was not a thing back then, but a lot of those kind of goodies in that box. He puts the baby in the box, and he tells, put this in the river. I will take care of the baby. Don't worry about the baby. Baby will be safe. Baby will be sound, secure. You go back home as if nothing has happened, and responsibility of the baby is on me. So go back. One of her biggest problems is solved. But then that's the scar that lives in her mind forever, right? She's the mom of the baby, but she couldn't take care of the baby. She left the baby. That guilt stays in her head for a very long time to come. And that boy is set in the water, set in the river. That particular, don't look at it like there's a naive little boy who cannot do anything and he is just left by himself. There is Surya Bhagavan taking care of him all the time. So it is the entire plot of Surya Bhagavan, where this boy should go, where he should get taken care of, etc., etc. So this particular box, it is flowing, and there is a guy called Adhiratha who finds this box, and his wife's name is Radha. Adhiratha and Radha, they take this boy and they take care of him. The
charioteers?
Yeah, Adhiratha is the charioteer, and Radha is his wife. Because he is taken care of, his son from then he is treated as a son of Adhiratha and Radha. They are his parents. They take care of him for the rest of his life. And because he is his son of Radha, his name is Radheya. He is also called as Radheya. He has another name. His original name is something different.
Karna?
His name is Karna. He is popularly known as Karna, but he got that name because of something. But his original name is something else. I don't remember now. I forgot. Starts with, I don't remember now. But anyways, he is known as Karna. His name is Karna. You can remember this boy, son of Kunti and Surya, as Karna. Okay? She has Karna. I think it's too much for one day. Right? I'll upload all those things that we have spoken in the last